This video is brought to you by...
You already know what it is. Cool Green Clothing. We done gone worldwide, and we coming straight out of Baltimore. And if you're in town, pull up on us at 215 West Saratoga Street. And if you're not in town, go online right now at coolgreenclothing.com and make your purchase. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you ain't cool and getting the green, you're in the way. And that's just basic.
What's up, fam? It's your girl, Mrs. Tony 2 times, and I'm back with another episode of The Baltimore Way. In this video, we're talking about the heartbreaking case of 56-year-old Shonda Singleton, a Baltimore woman whose life came to a tragic end inside her East Baltimore apartment in June of 2026. But before we get into this video, please hit that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already and join the Tony 2 times family. Tap the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. And of course, feel free to share this video with everyone you know. Everything in this video is alleged. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. According to friends, family members, and people who knew her, Shonda Singleton was a loving mother, a devoted grandmother, and someone who genuinely cared about the people around her. Sources describe her as the type of person who would help anybody in need, the kind of person who didn't mind giving her time, energy, or support if someone needed a hand. Those who knew her say family meant everything to her. Many people specifically mentioned her grandchildren, saying they were her world. Social media comments poured in following news of the incident, with numerous people expressing shock and sadness. Several commenters described Shonda as one of the cool ones, someone who was easy to get along with and respected throughout her community. Based on posts found on social media, it also appears that Shonda had been dealing with certain health challenges in recent years. Yet, despite those struggles, she continued pushing forward and remained focused on her family and loved ones. For those closest to her, she wasn't just another name in a headline. She was a mother, a grandmother, an aunt, sister, and a friend. She was someone people genuinely cared about. No one saw this tragedy coming, and the consensus online is loud and clear. Shonda did not deserve what happened to her. But to understand how this tragedy unfolded, we have to look at the man currently at the center of it all, 50-year-old Toi Stukes. Toi was once married, and according to court records, his divorce was finalized in 2024. Toi subsequently moved into an apartment on East 25th Street in East Baltimore. Shonda also lived in the same apartment complex. At some point, Toi and Shonda got close and started dating. Now, the descriptions of Toi from people who knew him paint a very conflicting picture based on the allegations against him. On one hand, one social media user who identified themselves as his former relative through marriage posted online expressing pure shock, saying this behavior is completely out of character for Toi. They described him as a guy who always had a well-balanced personality and a great sense of humor, speculating that something extreme must have pushed him over the edge. Another commenter expressed similar disbelief. They stated, "Now this can't be real. Not the person I know character at all." Another acquaintance echoed that disbelief, urging people not to jump to conclusions and hinting that sometimes men go through silent, unspoken struggles or toxic dynamics that the public never sees. While people who knew them have conflicting opinions, authorities have not publicly released extensive details regarding the nature or length of their relationship. Whatever was happening behind closed doors, boiled over into absolute chaos on June 20th, 2026. According to court documents, Shonda had recently gotten a new cell phone and asked Toi to help her set it up. But Toi didn't see it as just a favor. At some point, investigators say Toi wanted to be paid for helping with the phone. According to witness statements, Toi allegedly demanded financial payment for helping her. When Shonda didn't hand over any money, Toi reportedly became aggressively agitated. From there, the energy turned dark and things escalated to a point of no return. Right around 1:40 p.m., Baltimore City Police rushed to the apartment on the 400 block of East 25th Street after getting emergency calls about a cutting incident. When officers stepped inside the home, they found Shonda lying on the floor, suffering from multiple severe lacerations and cut wounds to her body. Medics quickly rushed her to a local hospital, but tragically, her injuries were too severe and she passed away shortly after arriving. As investigators assessed the scene, they discovered a literal trail of red droplets on the hallway floor. That trail led directly from Shonda's apartment down the stairwell and straight to the front door of Toi's apartment. Officers went straight to his door, but when they knocked, they got absolutely no response. Realizing the urgency of the situation, police obtained a master key from the building's maintenance staff and entered the apartment. Inside, they found Toi. He had blood all over his person, but interestingly, he had no visible physical injuries of his own. Officers noted that he appeared to be heavily under the influence of an unknown substance. Because of his state, Toi was transported to a local area hospital for medical treatment under police guard. While investigators continued building their case, Toi Stukes remained hospitalized. Detectives later spoke with other witnesses. A witness inside the building reported hearing a massive commotion and a loud verbal argument exploding from the apartment. That witness stated they saw Toi repeatedly striking Shonda with his hands and fists, even pulling her hair. When the witness left to go find help, they saw the situation escalate to a repeated knife attack. Another tenant in the building opened their door after hearing the noise and saw a man matching Toi's description walking down the hallway toward the stairwell with a large knife visibly protruding right out of his pants pocket. Several days later, on June 26, 2026, homicide detectives served Toi with an arrest warrant while he was still receiving medical treatment. After his treatment was completed, he was transferred to the Central Booking Intake Facility. Authorities officially charged Toi with first-degree and second-degree charges for taking Shonda's life, alongside other felony and misdemeanor charges. As of now, Toi is being held without bond pending trial. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for July 29, 2026. Toi Stukes is presumed innocent until proven guilty. May Shonda Singleton rest in peace. Fam, this is such a sad situation. My deepest condolences go out to Shonda Singleton's children, her grandchildren, and everyone who is feeling the weight of her absence today. I send them all my well wishes during this very difficult time. It is incredibly tragic when a life is cut short, especially over something as minor as an argument about a cell phone setup. A friend of Shonda's publicly expressed frustration and grief over what happened. The friend referred to Toi as a coward and encouraged women within their own family to take warning signs in relationships seriously. As this case moves through the court system, more information may eventually become public. For now, the focus should remain on Shonda Singleton and the loved ones she leaves behind. Much of the personal relationship between Shonda and Toi remains unknown publicly. There are still many questions surrounding their interactions leading up to June 20th. Because of that, it's important to focus on the facts that have been presented through court documents and official reports rather than speculation. Cases like this often leave people searching for answers. How does a disagreement allegedly escalate to this point? Were there underlying issues that nobody knew about? Were there warning signs that others may have missed? Or was this something that happened so suddenly that nobody could have predicted it? One thing this case highlights is the danger of allowing anger and frustration to take control. A single moment of losing your temper can alter multiple lives forever. It also reminds us that we never truly know what another person may be carrying internally. Sometimes people are dealing with struggles, pressures, addictions, emotional issues, or personal battles that remain completely hidden from the outside world. That doesn't excuse harmful actions though, but it does remind us that there can be layers to situations that aren't immediately visible. It's also a reminder that unhealthy relationships can sometimes contain warning signs that outsiders never see. Many relationships appear normal from the outside while significant issues exist behind closed doors. But fam, I'd like to hear from you. What are your thoughts on this tragic situation? Respectfully, let me know what you think in the comments below. All right, fam, that's it for this episode of The Baltimore Way. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video informative and believe these stories matter, please consider liking this video so more people can see it. Subscribe for more stories like this that deserve to be heard. And most importantly, take care of yourself and those around you. This is your girl, Mrs. Tony 2 times. Until next time.